Hello and welcome to today's edition of Beyond Reasonable Doubt. My name is George Wong, and today's topic we shall be looking at the concept and purpose of insurance in general. So I would like to remind you that the month of September is considered a Life Insurance Awareness Month, which is the reason why the series Beyond Reasonable Doubt was created. So before I get into the topic of today, I would like to really appreciate those of you who have been following along. It's very encouraging to see people already reaching out to me, though privately, with some comments or questions, which I really appreciate and I thank you for that. But permit me make this appeal. If you can put comments and questions in the comment section of this video, it will really serve the purpose of Beyond Reasonable Doubt, which is a journey of clarity, a journey of engagement with the community to bring some awareness to insurance. So putting the questions in the comment section is not only going to help you personally when I respond to those questions, but other people who participate and could not ask those questions, they will benefit from them. In the same way, we'll engage those people and encourage them to ask their own questions as well. So when we answer them, it benefits all of us, the entire community. So without wasting much time, let's get into the topic of today. So the concept of insurance focuses on pooling. The whole concept of insurance is pooling, as simple as that. And I tried to put this picture in a way to describe visually so that the message can be very, very simplified and go far. So imagine you here, there are so many things, so many risks financially that it will be difficult for you as an individual to handle that. But transferring those risks by getting into a community and pulling those risks together can really relieve a lot of burden from you as an individual. So imagine you here and the insurance company. So insurance company is basically a pool of a community of people with like-minded objectives. They have almost the same purpose why they come together, and you bring your risk together. So the chances of risk happening on everyone in the community becomes smaller and smaller as the community gets bigger and bigger. So the eventuality of something happening becomes smaller and the risk is reduced that way. So the concept of pooling is a very, very powerful concept. In our previous episode of Beyond Reasonable Doubt, I was talking about the history of insurance. You could see the same concept where people come together and they contribute in one way or the other to relieve the risk or the burden on a single individual. So that is that about the concept of insurance. And if you have more questions about that, you can put them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer or to respond to them. So now, understanding this aspect of pooling does not happen only with individuals. Even the insurance company themselves, you may know or you may not know, they also have their own risks. Do you know that insurance companies also come together in a pool, much bigger pool? Because believe it or not, there are some risks that insurance companies can pool and insure them, and there are some risks much bigger for them to take. You will hear words like insurable or non-insurable. In that light, insurance companies also come together in their own might to form another bigger pool, which we call reinsurance company. So the insurance of insurance companies is called reinsurance company. But the concept remains the same, whether it's with individual or bigger corporations such as insurance companies. The concept of pooling remains the same regardless, and this concept is not new. It has been there since as we can remember. So now getting into So now that we understand the pooling, what is really the purpose of this concept of pooling? Keep in mind the purpose here, we focus more on the pool, that is the insurance company or the community. By the way, anything that affects, that benefits the insurance company will directly benefit you as a result, because if the insurance company or the pool or the community is not interested in that concept, there wouldn't even be the possibility of creating that pool in the first place or that community. So anything that benefits that community directly benefits you as an individual. But keep in mind the purpose here, we focus more on the insurance company or the community. So the main purpose is to spread the risk. That's the key purpose of pooling. These other ones are important, but the main thing is to spread the risk in the community. Affordability now depends on the size of the pool or the community. The more people you have or the more participants you have in the pool, the lower the cost will go down. Diversification of the risk, with the more people you have in the pool as well, you will diversify the risk on the insurance company or the community. So stability and predictability, all these things come with the size of the pool. But the key factor is spreading the risk regardless of the size of the pool. So there's one thing I want to mention. The better it is for the insurance company or the community to predict an event happening, the lower it's going to drive the cost of every participant in the community. So these are the real purpose of this concept of pooling, the purpose of insurance to the insurance company. But now coming to you as an individual, we're going to look at what is your own purpose. As an individual, you have a purpose for being part in the community or part of the pool. And now as an individual, after understanding the concept of pooling and how it can benefit you, talking about risk, there is just so many things that you can think about. I tried to put together a couple of things that I know from experience in the industry that I would like to share with you here. This pie chart kind of puts together some of the key things that or key objectives that families would want to put as a reason for participating in a pool or for getting a need for insurance. The need for insurance brings them into the pool. So what are some of those reasons? They are afraid of being critically ill at any point, or being disabled, which will make them not be able to continue working and able to provide for the family. They are afraid of losing income, losing a job, or they are in debt. They may have a mortgage and the mortgage is so expensive today. We know the inflation is driving interest rates high, and besides the mortgage is the interest rate. So that is a much bigger risk today. Business, you own a business and there are some risks that you want to transfer because it's heavy to bear this risk alone. Saving for an education for your family, for your kids, or just planning for retirement. What is the source of income for your retirement? Probate, we shall get into this at some point within the series. Estate planning, this as well. Funeral costs. You can go on and on and on, and you name them. There's much more. There are many things that you can think as a risk, and they vary, by the way, from one individual to another. But in a nutshell, this, when you think of you as a participant in the pool, what is really the purpose for you coming into the pool? These are some of the individual reasons that you come to the pool and you want to transfer into that pool to lessen the burden on you as an individual. And now we have come to the end of this episode on Beyond Reasonable Doubt, which is the concept and purpose of insurance. After understanding the concept of pooling and the purpose of insurance, I hope that today's episode was able to bring you a step further in this journey of awareness. I hope that you got a better perspective about insurance. I want to thank you again for watching and I continue to ask for your support. Don't forget, you can reach me personally, but it will be much more better if you can put the comments or questions in the comment section, so that when we respond to them, there is a much bigger community than you can think that will benefit from your questions, and that way you also engage the bigger community to participate and to put questions that you could not ask, so when we respond they can benefit you as an individual. Thank you for watching, and the next episode we'll be talking about the risk. Stay tuned, and thank you.